Welcome everyone. Today we are going to talk about something that every human being on this planet secretly wants. How to stay young. Most people believe that getting older automatically means becoming weak, tired, stressed, and unhealthy. They think aging is something they cannot control. But science, medicine, and the lifestyles of the healthiest people in the world tell us a very different story. There are people who are 70 years old, but still energetic, sharp, curious, and full of life. Their body moves well, their mind stays clear, and their spirit remains strong. At the same time, there are people who feel tired, stressed, and old even at the crosters, age of 35 or 40. So what is the difference? The difference is not luck. The difference is daily habits. Your body is like a living system that responds to how you treat it every single day. The food you eat, the way you move your body, the thoughts you allow in your mind, the people you spend time with, the way you sleep, and the way you handle stress. All these things slowly shape your health and your aging process. In other words, aging is not only about years, it is about lifestyle. In today's video, we will explore 11 powerful secrets that can help your body stay energetic, your mind stay sharp, and your life stay vibrant for many years. These are simple habits, but their impact is incredibly powerful when practiced consistently. And while you listen to this video, you will also be practicing your English listening skills because everything is explained in clear, simple English. So, you can learn useful ideas and improve your language at the same time. If you enjoy learning about life, health, mindset, and personal growth, while improving your English, consider subscribing to this channel. New videos are shared regularly to help you grow mentally, emotionally, and intellectually. Secret 1. Move your body every day. One of the biggest mistakes of modern life is sitting too much. Many people wake up in the morning, sit while eating breakfast, sit while working, sit while driving, sit while watching television, and then go to bed. Day after day, week after week, the body slowly becomes less active. But the human body was never designed for a sitting lifestyle. For thousands of years, human beings survived by moving, walking, running, climbing, lifting, carrying, building, and exploring. Movement was a natural part of life. Because of this constant activity, the body stayed strong, flexible, and energetic. Movement is not just about exercise. Movement is life itself. When you move your body, many powerful things happen inside you. Your heart becomes stronger, which improves blood circulation. Better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients reach every cell in your body. Your muscles stay strong, your joints stay flexible, and your bones remain dense and healthy. Movement also has a powerful effect on your brain. When you move your body, your brain releases special chemicals called endorphins, which improve mood, reduce anxiety, and create a natural feeling of happiness. This is why people often feel mentally refreshed after a walk or workout. Regular movement also helps control weight, blood sugar, and blood pressure, which are all important for long-term health. But one of the most powerful benefits of daily movement is something many people do not realize. Movement slows down biological aging. Inside your cells are structures called mitochondria, which produce energy for your body. Regular physical activity keeps these energy systems strong and efficient. When they function well, your body stays energetic and youthful. Even simple activities can make a huge difference. You do not need expensive equipment or extreme workouts. Simple habits like walking every day, stretching your body, doing light strength exercises, practicing yoga, cycling, dancing, playing sports, even doing household, work with energy. All these activities keep your body alive and active. The goal is not perfection. The goal is daily movement. Even 20 to 30 minutes of movement every day can significantly improve your health, energy levels, and longevity. Think about your body like a machine. If a machine is not used for a long time, it begins to rust and stop working properly. But when it is used regularly, cleaned, and maintained, it keeps working smoothly. Your body works the same way. Movement tells your body, stay strong, stay flexible, stay alive. When movement becomes a daily habit, something amazing begins to happen. Your energy increases, your posture improves, your mind becomes clearer, and your body begins to feel lighter and more capable. You do not just live longer, you live better. And that is the real goal. Not only adding years to life, but adding life to those years. So, if you truly want to stay young, strong, and energetic for many years to come, remember this simple but powerful principle. Move your body every single day. Secret: get sunlight daily. Today, many people live almost like indoor machines. They wake up inside a room, get ready inside a room, work inside a room, eat inside a teen room, and rest inside a room. Day after day, their body becomes disconnected from one of the most natural healing forces in life: natural sunlight. Sunlight is not just brightness. Sunlight is a biological signal. Your body has an internal clock. This clock controls when you feel awake, when you feel sleepy, when your hormones rise and fall, and how your energy works throughout the day. When you get sunlight, especially at the morning, your body understands that the day has begun. It starts organizing your energy, focus, mood, and sleep in a healthier way. This is why people who get regular sunlight often feel more alive, more active, and mentally better. Sunlight helps your body in many powerful ways. First, it supports the production of vitamin D, which is extremely important for bones, muscles, immunity, and overall health. If your body is weak in this area, you may feel tired, low, weak, or emotionally down more often. Second, sunlight improves your mood. When natural light touches your eyes and skin in the right way, the body supports chemicals that help you feel more positive, calm, and emotionally balanced. This is one reason why many people feel better after spending time outside. Third, sunlight helps your sleep. This is very important because good sleep is one of the biggest secrets of staying young. Morning sunlight helps the body understand when to be awake and when to prepare for rest. So one simple habit in the morning can improve the whole day and even improve the whole night. Fourth, sunlight gives you a feeling of aliveness. It makes you feel connected to life. It reminds your body that you are not a machine. You are a living being that needs nature, fresh air, and rhythm. A person who never sees sunlight may slowly begin to feel dull, lazy, sleepy, and mentally heavy. Not always because life is bad, but sometimes because the body is simply missing what it naturally needs. Now, let us understand something important. This does not mean you need to sit in extreme heat for hours. This does not mean you need to burn your skin. The lesson is balance, not excess. The real power is in regular, sensible sunlight, especially early in the day. Here are simple and practical ways to use sunlight as a daily anti-aging habit. Get morning sunlight whenever possible. Try to step outside in the morning for a few minutes. Even a short walk, standing on a balcony, sitting near sunlight, or doing light stretching outside can help your body wake up properly. Connect sunlight with another habit. If you struggle to remember, combine it with something you already do. For example, drink your morning water near sunlight, walk after breakfast, or pray, stretch, or breathe outside for a few minutes. Reduce unnecessary indoor living whenever possible. Take phone calls while walking, sit near a window, or spend a little time outside instead of always staying under artificial light. Use sunlight to improve your sleep. If your sleep is poor, one of the first things to improve is your relationship with natural light. Morning sunlight helps your body reset its rhythm, respect balance. Sunlight is powerful, but too much harsh exposure is not wise. The lesson is regular natural light, not overexposure. The deeper message here is beautiful. When you welcome sunlight into your life, you are telling your body, wake up, live fully, stay connected to life. A young life is not only a wrinkle-free face. A young life is a body that feels awake, a mind that feels bright, and a spirit that still feels open to the day. And sunlight helps all three. So if you want to stay young, do not only think about creams, medicines, or appearance. Start with the basics. Step outside. Let light touch your life. Again, sometimes one of the most powerful secrets is also one of the simplest. Secret 3. Eat simple and healthy food. Food is not just taste. Food is not only pleasure. Food is not simply something to fill the stomach. Food is information for the body. Everything you eat sends a message to your body. That message can say heal or struggle. This is why food has so much power over youth, energy, skin, mood, strength, and even mental clarity. Many people want to stay young, but their daily eating habits quietly work against them. They eat too much processed food, too much sugar, too much junk, too much oil, too many heavy meals, and too little real nourishment. Then they feel tired, bloated, lazy, irritated, and weak. Over time, this does not only affect the body, it affects confidence, discipline, and even the joy of living. Simple and healthy food does something different. It gives the body what it actually needs: nutrients, balance, steady energy, and less internal stress. When you eat simple and healthy food, your body does not need to fight unnecessary damage all the time. Your digestion works better. Your skin often looks fresher. Your energy becomes more stable. Your mind becomes less foggy. Your body feels lighter. Your health becomes stronger from the inside. This matters because staying young is not only about how you look, it is about how your body functions. A person may look stylish from the outside, but if their digestion is poor, their sleep is weak, their energy crashes every day, and their body feels inflamed. That is not real youth. Real youth is when the inside of your body is still working with strength and balance. Simple food often means food that is closer to nature and less overloaded with chemicals and excess. For many people, this means choosing more of the basics: fruits, vegetables, grains, lentils, eggs, nuts, seeds, yogurt, simple home-cooked meals, enough water, and balanced portions. Healthy food does not have to be expensive or complicated. In fact, many times the healthiest food is also the simplest. The problem is that modern life makes people love stimulation more than nourishment. They start chasing taste every hour. Very sweet, very salty, very fried, very processed, very instant. This trains the tongue to crave intensity, but it weakens the body. little by little. And here is a truth many people do not want to hear. Aging does not only come from time. Aging also comes from daily overload. Too much junk food, too much sugar, and too much careless eating can make the body age faster because the system is constantly under pressure. On the other hand, when you eat with more wisdom, the body becomes calmer and stronger. Solution: make your food simpler, not more confusing. You do not need to follow 10 complicated diet rules. Start by asking one question: is this food helping my body or only exciting my mouth? That question alone can change many decisions. Eat more home-style meals. Meals made with simple ingredients are usually easier for spotty than heavily processed snacks and fast food eaten all the time. Reduce junk slowly if needed. Do not think you must become perfect in so one day. If you eat junk often, reduce it step by step. Less is already better than before. Watch sugar and overeating. Many people feel old, not because of age, but because they are constantly exhausting their body with heavy eating and sugar spikes. Eat with awareness, not only with craving. Drink enough water. Sometimes what people call tiredness is also poor hydration. Water supports digestion, skin, energy, and overall body function. Eat to feel good after the meal, not bad after the balsan. Pleasure. A lot of unhealthy food feels exciting for 10 minutes and punishing for hours. Simple food may feel less dramatic, but it supports you much longer. Build a repeatable routine. Instead of chasing different, unhealthy foods every day, create a few healthy meal patterns you can repeat easily. Repetition builds health. The beautiful thing about food is this: every meal is another chance. If yesterday was unhealthy, today can still become healing. If the body has been neglected, it can still be supported. If you have been careless, you can still begin again. The body is always listening. And when you start feeding it with more wisdom, it often responds with more energy, more lightness, and more life. So if you truly want to stay young, remember this: do not only eat for taste, eat for strength, eat for clarity, eat for peace in the body, eat for the version of yourself that still wants to feel alive many years from now. Because simple and healthy food is not punishment, it is one of the deepest forms of self-respect. Secret 4. Sleep well every night. In modern life, people proudly say things like, "I only sleep 4 hours," or "I stayed awake all night working." Some people even treat lack of sleep like a sign of productivity, but the truth is very different. When you sleep, your body is not wasting time. Your body is repairing itself. Sleep is the time when the body begins its most important recovery work. While you are resting, your brain cleans itself from waste, your cells repair damage, your muscles recover, your hormones rebalance, and your immune system strengthens. In simple words, sleep is the body's natural repair system. Without good sleep, this repair system becomes weak. When that happens, many problems slowly begin to appear. Your energy drops, your mood becomes unstable, your memory becomes weaker, and your body begins to age faster. Many people feel tired, stressed, and mentally heavy, not because life is impossible, but because their body has been running without proper rest for too long. Think about your body like a phone battery. If you keep using your phone all day but never charge it properly, eventually it will shut down or start malfunctioning. Your body works in a similar way. Every day uses energy. Every night should restore energy. When you sleep well, something beautiful happens. Your mind becomes clearer. Your skin often looks healthier. Your emotions become more stable. Your focus improves. Your body feels lighter and stronger. People who consistently sleep well often appear more youthful, not only in their appearance, but also in their energy and mindset. On the other hand, people who constantly sleep poorly may begin to feel older than they really are. But the good news is this: sleep quality can be improved with simple habits. Solution: create a regular sleep time. Try to sleep and wake up at a similar time every day. Your body loves rhythm. When your schedule becomes predictable, your body prepares itself for sleep naturally. Reduce screens before bed. Phones, tablets, and bright screens stimulate the brain. If possible, reduce screen AT exposure 30 to 60 minutes before sleeping so your mind can relax. Make your sleeping environment peaceful. A quiet, comfortable, slightly dark environment tells your brain it is time to rest. Avoid very heavy meals late at night. When your stomach is overloaded, your body works hard on digestion instead of relaxation. Calm the mind before sleeping. If your mind is constantly racing with thoughts, sleep becomes difficult. A few minutes of slow breathing, quiet, reflection, or gentle reading can help the mind settle down. Respect sleep as an investment. Good sleep is not laziness. Good sleep is health protection. The side A deeper lesson is simple. If you want your body to stay young, energetic, and balanced, you must allow it time to repair itself. Sleep is not optional for a healthy life. Sleep is one of the strongest foundations of health. So, every night, when you close your eyes, remember this: you are not just resting, you are renewing your body for tomorrow. And when sleep becomes a daily priority, your body thanks you with energy, clarity, and vitality. Secret 5: reduce stress. Stress is not always visible, but its effects are extremely powerful. In small amounts, stress can help you respond to challenges. But when stress becomes constant and overwhelming, it slowly begins to damage both the body and the mind. Chronic stress keeps the body in a state of tension. The muscles remain tight, the mind keeps worrying, and the nervous system stays on high alert. Over time, this constant pressure can lead to fatigue, poor sleep, digestive problems, emotional exhaustion, and faster aging. Many people believe stress is simply a part of modern life that cannot be changed. But the truth is that stress often grows not only from situations, but also from how we respond to those situations. Two people can experience the same event. One person becomes overwhelmed, while the other remains calm and focused. The difference is not always the situation. The difference is often mental habits and perspective. Learning how to manage stress is one of the most powerful skills for protecting your health and staying mentally young. A peaceful mind supports a healthy body. A constantly stressed mind weakens it. When stress is reduced, the body relaxes, breathing becomes deeper, the heart works more smoothly, and the brain begins to function more clearly. People who manage stress well often feel lighter, happier, and more balanced even during difficult times. Solutions: control what you can, accept what you cannot. Many people waste enormous energy worrying about things outside their control. Focus your energy on actions you can take instead of endless worry. Practice daily relaxation. Even a few minutes of deep breathing, quiet reflection, or gentle stretching can calm the nervous system. Reduce unnecessary mental noise. Constant exposure to negative news, endless social media, and constant comparison with others can increase Mental pressure. Protect your mind from unnecessary overload. Move your body regularly. Physical movement is not only good for muscles, it is also one of the best natural stress relievers. Talk and connect with supportive people. Sharing your thoughts with positive and understanding people can reduce emotional weight. Simplify your life where possible. Sometimes stress grows because life becomes too complicated. Reducing unnecessary commitments and focusing on what truly matters can bring calm back into life. Practice gratitude. When people regularly focus on what is going well in life, instead of only what is missing, their mental state becomes more balanced and hopeful. Stress often grows when the mind constantly fights reality. But when a person learns to slow down, breathe, think clearly, and approach life with patience and perspective, stress begins to lose its power. A calm mind protects your health. A calm mind protects your energy. And most importantly, a calm mind helps you move through life with wisdom instead of exhaustion. So if you want to stay young, not only in your body, but also in your spirit, remember this powerful principle: protect your peace, because peace of mind is not just emotional comfort. It is one of the greatest forms of long-term health. Secret 6. Laugh often. When people are children, they laugh easily. They laugh without calculation. They laugh without shame. They laugh with their whole body. Their face becomes alive. Their eyes shine, and their whole energy feels light. But as people grow older, many of them become serious all the time. Life gives them pressure, responsibilities, disappointments, and stress. Slowly, they stop laughing the way they used to. Their face becomes heavy, their mind becomes tense, their heart becomes tired. And this is sad, because laughter is not a small thing. Laughter is not just entertainment. Laughter is medicine for the mind and body. When you laugh, many good things happen inside you. Your body relaxes. Your muscles release tension. Your breathing becomes deeper. Your mood improves. Your mind feels lighter. For a moment, stress loses its control over you. Laughter changes your internal atmosphere. A person who laughs often usually feels more alive, more connected, and more emotionally fresh. That freshness is part of youth. Staying young is not only about skin or body shape. It is also about your inner energy. It is about whether your spirit still feels light, open, and alive. Many people age quickly because they carry too much emotional heaviness every day. They stop smiling. They stop enjoying simple things. They stop allowing joy into their life. And when joy disappears, life begins to feel older. Laughter helps break that heaviness. It reminds you that life is not only a burden, it reminds your nervous system that it is safe to relax. It reminds your heart that happiness still exists. And there is something very powerful here. People who laugh often usually connect better with others. They create warmth. They attract comfort. They make life around them softer. This emotional warmth protects the mind from becoming cold, bitter, and exhausted. Of course, this does not mean life is always easy. It does not mean you should ignore pain or pretend everything is perfect. Real life has difficulty. Real life has loss. Real life has stress. But laughter gives you strength inside that reality. It helps you breathe again. It helps you heal again. It helps you remember that even in a hard life, joy is still possible. Solutions. Stop waiting for a perfect life before allowing yourself joy. Many people think I will laugh when all my problems are solved. But life does not work that way. Learn to welcome small moments of joy even while life is still imperfect. Spend time with people who make your heart feel lighter. Some people bring pressure. Some people bring peace. Stay close to people whose presence makes you smile naturally. Give yourself permission to be playful. Not everything must be serious all the time. Sometimes the healthiest thing you can do is allow a little lightness into your day. Enjoy simple things fully. A funny moment, a warm conversation, a happy memory, a small joke, a child's innocence, a pet's behavior, a shared smile. These things may look small, but they feed the human spirit. Reduce emotional heaviness where possible. If your mind is constantly overloaded, you will naturally laugh less. Simplify what you can. Protect your peace. Make room for joy. Smile even before life feels perfect. Sometimes a small smile can begin changing your emotional state. Action can shape emotion. A young person is not only someone with a strong body. A young person is also someone whose heart has not become completely hard. Laughter keeps the heart soft. Laughter keeps the face alive. Laughter keeps the mind from drowning in seriousness. So if you want to stay young, do not only focus on diet, sleep, or exercise. Those things matter deeply. But also remember this: joy is youth, and laughter is one of the purest forms of joy. Let yourself laugh. Let yourself feel light again. Let yourself remain human in a world that often tries to make people hard. Because sometimes the people who stay youngest, the longest, are not the ones who avoid every wrinkle. They are the ones who never stop smiling from the soul. Secret 7. Don't live in the past or the future. Another very powerful secret to staying young is this: do not live in the past, and do not live in the future. Live in the present. This secret may sound simple, but it is deeply important. Many people become mentally old because they stop living in today. Some people live in the past. They keep replaying old mistakes, old pain, old heartbreak, old failures, old guilt, old embarrassment, and old memories that hurt them. Their body may be in the present, but their mind is still trapped in something that already ended. Other people live in the future. They keep worrying about what might happen, what could go wrong, what people may think, what they may lose, what disaster may come, or whether life will work out. Their mind keeps running forward with fear, pressure, and endless imagination. So, one group is mentally trapped in what was, and another group is mentally trapped in what if. And because of this, they miss what is. This is important because the present moment is the only place where life is actually happening. Peace is in the present. Action is in the present. Healing is in the present. Joy is in the present. When the mind keeps running backward or forward all the time, it creates tension, sadness, and stress. And stress, as we already discussed, is one of the fastest ways to age the mind and body. A person who is always stuck in regret or worry often looks tired even when they have done nothing physical. Why? Because mental struggle also consumes energy. The mind can exhaust the body. This is why learning to stay present is one of Blanc, the most powerful anti-aging habits. When you live in the present, your face softens, your breathing becomes calmer, your thoughts become clearer, your life becomes more real. You begin to notice simple things again: the air, the light, the food you eat, the person in front of you, the work in your hands. The moment you are living this creates emotional balance, and emotional balance protects youth. The truth is this: the past can teach you, but it should not imprison you. The future can guide you, but it should not terrify you. Life must be lived now. Many people lose years of their life, not because time moved fast, but because their mind was absent from the life they were living. And when the mind is always absent, life begins to feel heavy, rushed, and dry. But when the mind returns to the present, something beautiful happens. Even ordinary life begins to feel more alive. Solutions. Stop feeding regret every day. Learn from the past, but do not keep reopening the wound. If something is finished, let the lesson stay and let the suffering go. Reduce unnecessary future fear. Planning is useful. Worrying endlessly is not. Ask yourself, can I do something about this right now? If yes, take action. If not, stop carrying it mentally every minute. Bring full attention to one thing at a time. When you eat, eat. When you walk, walk. When you speak with someone, really listen. When you work, work. This trains the mind to stay where life is happening. Breathe and return. Whenever your mind starts running too far into the past or future, pause and return to your breath. A calm breath can bring the mind back to the present moment. Practice gratitude for today. One of the fastest ways to return to the present is to notice what is already good right now. Gratitude pulls the mind back from mental chaos. Accept that not everything can be controlled. The future becomes frightening when people want certainty about everything, but life has always contained uncertainty. Peace comes when you do your part and stop fighting what is beyond your hands. Protect your mind from constant overthinking. Too much thinking does not always create wisdom. Sometimes it only creates noise. A quieter mind often sees life more clearly. Youth is not only a condition of the body. Youth is also freshness of awareness. A person can be older in age and still feel full of life because they are truly present. They are still noticing, feeling, appreciating, and living. But another person can be young in age and already feel mentally exhausted because they are trapped in regret and fear. So, if you want to stay young, do not waste your life carrying yesterday on your back and tomorrow in your head at the same time. Come back to now. Live this day. Use this moment. Feel this breath. Stand inside your real life. Because the present moment is not a small thing. It is the only place where peace can enter your heart. And peace is one of the greatest secrets of staying young. Secret 8. Keep learning new things. Young minds keep learning. Old minds stop learning. Your brain is like a muscle. When you use it, it becomes stronger. When you stop using it, it slowly becomes weaker. Many people believe aging only happens in the body, but aging can also happen in the mind. A person may be only 40 years old, but already think I am too old to learn new things. The moment a person stops learning, their mind begins to close. Curiosity disappears. Creativity becomes weaker. Life starts to feel repetitive and boring. But when a person continues learning, something amazing happens. The brain stays active, flexible, and sharp. Scientists often call this neuroplasticity, which simply means that the brain has the ability to keep forming new connections throughout life. Every time you learn something new, your brain literally creates new pathways. That means learning is not just knowledge, it is brain exercise. People who keep learning new skills, ideas, or hobbies often remain mentally energetic even at older ages. You may have seen people in their 70s who are still curious, active, and full of ideas. Their secret is not magic. Their secret is that they never stopped feeding their mind. Learning keeps life interesting. When you learn something new, your mind wakes up. You start seeing the world differently. You gain confidence. You begin to believe that growth is always possible. And here is something powerful. Learning also protects you from mental stagnation. When the brain stops growing, life begins to feel dull. But when the brain keeps expanding, life feels like an ongoing adventure. Learning does not mean going back to school. It simply means allowing your mind to continue evolving. Solutions. Learn one small thing every day. Learning does not have to be huge. Even small daily learning can keep your mind active. Read a few pages of a book, listen to educational ideas, or study a topic that interests you. Develop a new skill. Skills challenge the brain in powerful ways. It could be learning a language, improving communication, cooking new recipes, practicing music, learning technology, or studying a new field. Ask questions often. Curious people stay young because they keep asking why and how. Questions open the door to discovery. Teach others what you learn. When you explain knowledge to someone else, your understanding becomes deeper. Teaching strengthens learning. Avoid the trap of "I already know everything." One of the fastest ways to stop growing is believing you already know enough. True wisdom always remains open to new ideas. Read regularly. Books are powerful teachers. They give you access to the thoughts and experiences of people across time and culture. A young mind is not defined by age. A young mind is defined by curiosity and growth. If you want to stay mentally young for the rest of your life, make learning a permanent habit. Let your mind continue exploring, discovering, and expanding. Because the moment you stop learning, life begins to shrink. But when learning continues, your mind remains alive. Secret 9. Stay curious about life. Curiosity is one of the most beautiful qualities of youth. Children are naturally curious. They want to understand everything. They ask questions about the world, about people, about nature, about how things work. Their eyes are full of wonder. But as people grow older, many lose this curiosity. Life becomes routine. Work becomes repetitive. Responsibilities take over. Slowly, the sense of wonder disappears. When curiosity disappears, life begins to feel smaller. But when curiosity stays alive, the world never stops being interesting. Curiosity is the fuel of exploration. It encourages people to observe more carefully, listen more deeply, and experience life with attention. Curious people often remain mentally vibrant because they continue discovering things that others ignore. Think about someone who travels, observes nature, reads about science, studies history, explores ideas, and listens to people's stories. Their life becomes richer because curiosity keeps expanding their perspective. Curiosity also protects you from mental boredom. When people lose curiosity, everything feels predictable and dull. But curiosity turns ordinary moments into opportunities for discovery. You might notice something new in a familiar place. You might learn a surprising fact about something simple. You might understand a person more deeply than before. Curiosity keeps the mind awake. It encourages exploration, imagination, and creativity. These qualities are closely connected with youthful thinking. People who remain curious rarely become mentally rigid. They remain open to new experiences and new perspectives. That openness keeps their mental world alive. Curiosity keeps your spirit young. It prevents the mind from becoming closed and tired. It keeps your perspective expanding. It reminds you that life is still full of things to discover. A curious mind does not feel trapped in routine. It sees life as an ongoing journey. So if you want to stay young, not only physically, but mentally and emotionally, keep your curiosity alive. Never stop asking questions. Never stop exploring ideas. Never stop noticing the world, because curiosity is not just a habit of learning. Curiosity is a way of staying alive inside. Secret 10. Spend time with positive people. There is a powerful truth about human life that many people do not realize. The people around you slowly shape the person you become. Your mindset, your habits, your energy, and even your emotional health are strongly influenced by the environment you live in. If you constantly spend time around negative, pessimistic, and complaining people, their energy slowly enters your mind. You may not notice it immediately, but over time, their way of thinking becomes contagious. You begin to worry more. You complain more. You lose hope more easily. Life begins to feel heavier. But when you spend time with people who are positive, supportive, and growth-oriented, something very different happens. Their energy lifts you. Positive people often speak about possibilities instead of problems. They encourage you when you feel uncertain. They inspire you to improve yourself. They remind you that challenges can be overcome. This kind of environment protects your mental health and keeps your spirit youthful. Think about the difference between two conversations. One conversation is full of complaints, blame, and negativity. After that conversation, you feel mentally tired and emotionally drained. Another conversation is full of encouragement, ideas, humor, and inspiration. After that conversation, you feel motivated and energized. The difference is not only the topic, the difference is the energy of the people involved. Your emotional atmosphere matters greatly for staying young. Constant negativity creates stress, and stress slowly weakens the body and mind. But positive relationships create emotional safety, which allows the mind to relax and the body to stay healthier. This does not mean every person in your life must be perfect. Everyone has difficult moments, but the overall environment should support growth instead of constantly pulling you down. You become similar to the people you spend the most time with. If you want to stay mentally strong, emotionally balanced, and full of life, surround yourself with people who remind you that life still has possibilities. Positive relationships nourish the heart, and a nourished heart keeps a person young. Secret 11. Care for your body. Many people want to stay young, but they forget something very basic. Your body is your lifelong home. No matter how successful you become, no matter how much money you earn, and no matter how many achievements you collect, you will still live inside the partice. Same body every single day. If that body becomes weak, tired, and neglected, life becomes more difficult. Taking care of your body is not vanity. It is self-respect. Simple daily body care can have powerful effects on both physical health and emotional well-being. When you take care of your body, you send a message to yourself that your health matters. Basic body care includes hygiene, skin care, hydration, gentle stretching, and maintaining healthy routines. In some traditional cultures, people also practice small rituals like applying oil to certain areas of the body, including the navel. While scientific evidence on navel oiling is limited, some traditional practices believe that oiling the navel can help moisturize the skin and support relaxation. Whether or not a person chooses that specific practice, the deeper principle is the same. Respect and nourish your body daily. When you treat your body with care, you often begin to feel more comfortable in your own skin. This comfort reduces stress and improves confidence. Healthy body care also improves circulation, flexibility, and overall well-being. These small habits accumulate over time and contribute to long-term vitality. Many people neglect their body until problems appear. But caring for the body regularly prevents many issues before they grow. Solutions: maintain daily hygiene and cleanliness. Cleanliness protects your health and also supports self-respect. Keep your skin healthy, moisturizing, staying hydrated, and protecting your skin from extreme conditions helps maintain its strength and elasticity. Stretch your body regularly. Gentle stretching improves flexibility and circulation, which helps your body stay comfortable and mobile. Stay hydrated. Water supports nearly every system in the body, including digestion, circulation, and skin health. Rest when your body asks for it. Ignoring fatigue repeatedly can slowly damage your plus health. Listening to your body is a form of wisdom. Maintain balanced routines. Consistency in daily habits supports long-term health more than occasional extreme efforts. Respect your body as a long-term investment. The habits you practice today shape the health you experience in the future. The deeper message here is simple. You only receive one body in this life. It carries you through every experience, every challenge, and every success. Treat it with care, because when you respect your body supports you in return. And a well-cared-for body allows you to move through life with strength, confidence, and lasting vitality. So my dear friend, if you want to stay young, remember this. Staying young is not about trying to fight every year that passes. It is about learning how to live so fully, so wisely, and so beautifully that life continues to shine through you. Move your body. Stand in the sunlight. Eat with care. Sleep with respect. Protect your peace. Laugh from your heart. Stay present. Keep learning. Stay curious. Choose good people. Care for your body. And never ever live without purpose. Because real youth is not only in the face. Real youth is in the energy you carry. It is in the hope you protect. It is in the light inside your eyes. It is in the way you still love life. And always remember this beautiful truth. You do not have to be young forever to live beautifully. You only have to stay alive in your crossance heart. So take care of yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Be proud of yourself for trying. And do not be afraid of growing older. If your mind stays fresh, if your heart stays warm, and if your spirit stays connected to life, then no matter what age you are, there will still be something young and beautiful inside you. Take a deep breath. Smile a little. Life is still here. And that means your best energy, your best peace, and your best days are not always behind you. Sometimes they are still waiting for you. And that is a beautiful reason to move forward with love, hope, and gratitude. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel and keep walking this journey with us. Take care of your body. Take care of your mind. Take care of your soul. And never forget, a beautiful life keeps a person young.